First fight of the night, Tamires Vidal coming in at minus 230 against Montserat Rendon, sitting at plus 190. Over under 2.5 rounds, minus 245 for the over, plus 205 for the under. Undefeated for Rendon, making her debut at 34 years of age. 5'8". She's got a good frame on her. Tamires Vidal back in action, 25 years of age for her, 7-1 in her professional career. Greasy bantamweight fight, another women's MMA fight. Watching Montserat Rendon film, it's like nothing really jumps off the board. Split decision her last time out in Invicta. She's got a loss to Juliana Miller in a grappling competition. Juliana Miller, decent grappler, but, not a great fighter if you've watched her fights. A lot of decisions for Montserat Rendon and a couple splits. So I don't know. There's not like a ton to get behind there. But Tamires Vidal won her debut against Ramona Pascual. Round one flying knee to the liver, which was like not even sure how that happened, but it happened. Her only loss is to Carol Hosa in 2019, who's a decent fighter. So she got wins over Martina Gingerova. Eileen Perez was the illegal knee, so it was a win by DQ. I don't know. I mean, this is just disgusting. Women's bantamweights. We already know bantamweight division's not great. This is not the highest level of the women's bantamweight division, so probably one you'll want to lay off or just look for some kind of prop. If you see some value, are you seeing any value in this one? I need to know.
No, I'm really not. I mean, Montserrat, you look at her, she's pretty jacked, and she's pretty athletic looking. Yeah, for sure. And when you watch her strike, like she doesn't hold the most power, but she's active and she is athletic. You can tell. The one downfall, though, I see with her striking and then coming in and fighting a UFC level girl, like even if you can even call Vidal that a UFC level talent, is that she kind of crashes in with the strikes at time and gets those like kind of wild combinations with her chin straight up. And I could see Vidal capitalizing and get it to the ground. And if she gets it to the ground, I think she'll have a chance to submit her here. But other than that, it's just I really haven't seen enough of either girl at this level to really be confident in picking one way or the other. I would think Vidal is the more dangerous fighter. I mean, Montserrat's got all decision victories, a couple splits, so she's in close fight with girls in there. And I'd really like to see a girl who's out there pushing the pace with the urgency to get a finish in there. Besides, kind of point fighting till the end. So for that reason, I'm going to take the more dangerous fighter in Vidal here. This is another one to where if you're heavily invested on the betting side of things, you might need to call that number. I do think Vidal probably gets it done, but it's pretty greasy.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Vidal as well. Younger fighter. She's been in the UFC, or at least she's fought at the UFC level before. Granted, it was Ramona Pascual. It's probably not UFC level, but at least she got her out of there in round one. So there's that. The finishing ability, like you said, is more present with Tamires Vidal. She'll be my pick. But we'll keep an eye on it throughout the week. Maybe look for some type of prop and throw it in at the bets. But those are the picks